his hands in the passing lanes. He stripped Bendiger on the ball and then walled up and blocked Larrick Davis with some textbook defense. He's kind of done it all and helped rebound as well. A true three-dimensional player for this Nebraska squad and a valued addition in the transfer portal for Fred Hoiberg.
10 on the shot clock here for the Spartans. Tyler Smith, working inside, loses the handle.
Great hands by Frager and Jacobson on Smith. He's usually the guy who steals them. That time he got his pocket picked.
Eugene Jacobson. Jacobson, jumper in the paint. Led to the free throw line.
Great job of using that screen by Jacobson. Atkins did a nice job. He dipped the hip and got back behind, but he commits the cardinal sin, and he bumped Jacobson from behind as he was playing it off 2 feet, and that's the benefit, Jessica, that playing off 2 feet gives you. You have composure, you have a variety of shots and decisions that you can get to just because you're not hurting.
Jacobson, 3 points now, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. He's a guy that can fill up the stat sheet in a number of different ways.
Kind of does a little bit of everything for this Nebraska squad, and sometimes when you're looking for production, it can come from some unorthodox places. And Jacobson being a walk-on nearby in Lincoln from Ashland Greenwood High School, he's a guy that's kind of been developed in the program for a
That's
while.
crazy.
Now can give them contributions in different ways. A big part of Fred Hoiberg's squad in this rotation.
Spartans working around here. Skinner for 3.
That
Off the mark.
missed everything. Oh, Lawrence is back. Oh no, that's.
Fusion Jug gonna bring it up here. Back to Lawrence.
I thought Lawrence was back in.
Lawrence kick over to Sanford for 3.
No.
Loose ball. Sanford comes away with it out to Frager. Jacobson inside to Sanford.
Oh.
Rims out.
Again, great movement on that offensive end, and it all happens again because Frager cracks the glass from the weak side. They find a look inside. Sanford just unable to get it to fall, and he's a guy you expect to hit a couple more of those, but the intensity on the glass has hurried up the Spartans, and that's what's causing some controllable turnovers and some extra possessions for Nebraska.
Jacobson. Dribbling inside, kick out. Frager for 3. Too strong. Spartans come away with it.
Did a better job that time. Berke Butenjel really helping them out. It was a good possession by Jacobson where he dashed around the baseline and kind of got to a better possession right there.
Another rebound by Sanford, and Huskers within a push, but turn it over.
Oh, and Frager met Gregory at the apex, and they were able to come away with that loose ball right there. Just a little hurried in transition. Jacobson a little bit too much mustard on that pass, and it leads to a turnover. But the pace and the intensity has been a lot better for Nebraska to start the second half, and that's why they're leading by 9 points right now.
Nebraska up to 9 turnovers, average 10. Factor, one of the best in the country, number 9 in the country in assist to turnover ratio. So usually take really good care of the basketball.
Yeah, they've just been hurried a little bit, especially the early going in that first half. The Spartans really sped them up, but they've done a lot better job playing under control. That one was just because they were playing a little too fast.
Atkins on the drive, working through multiple Huskers, puts it up, loose ball inside.
Jeez. Berke catch
Comes away
it.
with it.
Yeah, strong claim right there. All he had to do was out-tip Martinez, and he was able to get one.
Oh
Berke
God.
for 3.
No.
Frager, offensive rebound, strong to the rim.
He can give you that element. The aggression on the glass by Braden Frager leads to that second chance opportunity. And he's a guy who is ruthlessly effective around the rim. And he's able to put that one in with a little extra contact. An advanced body for an 18, 19-year-old.
6 points for Frager. Smith, kick out, 3 on the way. No good, out of bounds. We'll say off Nebraska.
I've still been impressed with Berke Butenjel. He's winning the battle against Martinez, and that was going to be a struggle. If Nebraska wanted to win the game, they had to swing the difference on the glass. They're out rebounding the Spartans by 10, so you can check that box if you're the Nebraska coaching staff. They're winning extra possessions. Right now, they just got to convert them in transition.
All right, under 12 media timeout, 11:05 left here in the second half. 49-38, Nebraska leading SC Upstate here on Big Ten Plus.
that song, Dalton. Kind of mellow for a basketball game.
It really is.
Hey, you're sitting on my arm. I can't pull it out.
He says that's the whole idea. I'm the one who messed up your yarn last night. You shouldn't catch me.
Probably. Who wants a free t-shirt?
Welcome back with Justice Rody. I'm Jessica Quitty. Nebraska 49-38. 11:05 left here in the second half, and the Huskers trailed by 12 in the first half. Used a run to get back into it, take the lead at halftime, and now have extended it here. And a big thanks to that is what they've done on the defensive end.
Yeah, and for a team that's top 20 in the country in blocked shots for USC Upstate, Nebraska's been able to get after them with some verticality. They've blocked 4 shots to USC Upstate's 3. They've outblocked them, got the same number of steals. They had one more turnover, but the ground coverage and the intensity and commitment to the defensive end has helped Nebraska flip the script. They looked a little lackadaisical, they looked sluggish, they looked like the cold weather had affected them. They have completely shaken that
I think it was
25
Turkey Day.
defensive rebounds, 6 steals, 4 blocks on the ticker. That's a pretty good number in the stat sheet. We'll be curious to see the deflection number, but they're doing a great job getting into the passing lanes and getting on ball and causing Upstate to panic and then get rushed in their offensive set.
Yeah, on a career high 4 steals for Cale Jacobson's been a big part of that as well.
He does a big part for them, and just the activity under the rim when Martinez gets the ball, he is immediately harried by 2 or 3 Nebraska defenders. Jacobson
He
puts the
finally
ball up.
scored, darn it.
Tough bucket there by Bendiger. It's been a tough day for him scoring the basketball again. As someone that had 21, 21, and 19 the last 3 games, just 6 points here today.
And Nebraska's size has really affected
So
his
far.
process on the offensive end, but right there, a good finish off 2
Still
feet,
10 minutes
some
left.
body contact to get himself
Lots of
a break.
stuff can happen in 10 minutes.
Garcia can't get that one to go. Smith picks up his dribble, over to Adkins. Spartans working it around, and foul call on Frager.
Great job by Frager. He recovered on a long closeout and got to a spot, but Bendiger did a great job of committing to a driving lane and then selling that with the contact by playing strong and using that shoulder. And that's a good job by Bendiger to just create that collision and then get the foul call.
Smith over to Bendiger, 3 on the way, and
Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
here they come.
Now it's a
Like I said,
6-point
don't-
game, and this is where it gets interesting. If Upstate can crawl this one back, they can make this a really tight contest and cause Nebraska to tighten up. Huskers have to get a better look on the offensive end and give themselves some
There you go.
Jacobson pretty floater in the lane.
Well, let the guy more
Certainly a better
look.
offensive
He
look.
was the one that was so
Anytime you
good
get
in
10 feet,
Las
it's a pretty
Vegas.
decent shot, and Jacobson playing on 2 feet. You talked about the career high 4 steals. Now he's doing it on the offensive end and giving them some composure and maturity working through the offensive set.
Atkins kick out to Bendiger. Bendiger inside. Loose ball. Lawrence back the other way. Behind the back.
Oh,
look, out of control.
They fouled him.
No foul, though?
No, they fouled him.
Okay.
Skinner bumped him as he was going to the ground, and a great job by Lawrence. Got his hands in the passing lanes. Anytime the ball is going low, they are poking at it. They're taking a page out of the Spartans playbook from the first half.
Kinda hurt. Good thing he's not shooting.
Off of that now. 7 steals
I don't think
for
he'd make
today,
him.
And it's helped them get some extra possessions along with the rebounds to try to create a big advantage.
Frager
Looks good.
fires.
No.
And
That
short.
looked okay.
Great job by Atkins. Wait to see if he can get going on the offensive end because he's had kind of a quiet day since his pretty decent start to the first half.
Smith pulls it back out. Resets. Over to Bendiger. Bendiger inside. Draws the foul. 4th foul on Jamarcus Lawrence, I believe.
Finally, Upstate's getting into the paint, which is where their offense wants to be centered around. And right there, Bendiger Bendiger absorbs the contact, spins off, and is able to play composed on 2 feet and finds a better shot and fights through the contact to get himself some free throws.
9 points for Bendiger. This is the first one. Cale Jacobson, Sam Hoiberg checks in for Jamarcus Lawrence, who will head to the bench with 4 fouls.
That's not a good sign for Nebraska to have your floor general on the bench with 4 fouls. Bendiger going to the free throw line. He's only a 43% free throw shooter, so this is the first one, not super surprising. With the touch that he has, you would expect him to be a little bit better from the charity stripe.
And
Oh, they get free chicken.
here for the fans inside.
You missed 2. They get free chicken.
Again.
Yeah.
I think people would like some free chicken with the way that the line is turned down. I think they're looking for a nice handout to be given their way.
Jacobson, again, working inside. Another whistle.
Some of their guys got to be getting.
A lot of good minutes here.
Him and
It's all on.
really giving them a lift. With the way that Buchendale screens and then he re-screens, he is creating space. And Jacobson's so smart to just keep probing and working and keeping his dribble alive. And just playing confident right now. And if he plays confident, he can stack up with any rotation in the country.
Rager too strong on that one. Bendiger for 3 back the other way, short.
Nebraska got away with one because Garcia was caught between 2 guys, and so he had to let Bendiger rip it at the worst of the 2 shooters between him and Atkins. But lucky for Nebraska, they got away with that one.
Garcia.
Garcia skip pass over to Hoiberg. Hoiberg inside. Kick out to
No,
Garcia.
no.
Too strong on that one.
We fell in love with the 3-pointer again.
The Spartans can get an offensive bucket here. They can really create some tightness and some worry for Nebraska.
Here's Bendiger. Over to Atkins. Atkins working inside. Jump stop. And another deflection.
Great job by Jacobson right there because Nebraska clearly hedging and trying to make Atkins give the ball up. They don't want him to be the one who does the damage. So when he kicks it out, activity in the passing lanes has helped. And Jacobson, again, is just everywhere so far for this Nebraska squad.
51-43, Nebraska leading SC Upstate. 7:48 left in the second half. Media timeout. We'll step aside. More action coming up here on Big Ten.
Boji, what do you think?
Boo Boo, what do you think? I don't care. I'm so tired. I just want to lay on you. Can I have some more pets?
It's not like you were out carousing all night.
Yeah.
We used to have the shot from under the basket, didn't we? Instead of this.
You know what, dear?
Well, didn't they used to leave the camera from underneath the basket? I thought we'd seen several things from that vantage point while they were at commercial in other games. It was like the camera that was under the basket, kind of. It showed the court from the other direction. It was kind of a closer up view. Of course, it was a side view. Depending on what they were doing. What song is that, Dalton?
Welcome back inside Middle Bank Arena, 51-43. Nebraska leading SC Upstate, and it's been a little bit of an uncharacteristic day shooting the basketball for the Huskers. You can see the percentages today compared to what they typically do in the season, and typically a 35% three-point shooting team, but well below that today. Also, this overall from the floor over 48% usually and 38% here today.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're a shooting team and you want to accentuate your offense around the three-point line, shots just sometimes aren't going to fall. So how do you create opportunities when shots aren't falling? And Nebraska right now is figuring out a way to win when shots aren't falling. And how have they done that? They're out-rebounding Upstate by 8. They've created some turnovers. They've got some steals, gotten some blocks, 1 extra possessions. And most importantly, they're starting to win 50-50 balls and just find ways. So when shots aren't falling, how do you win? Nebraska's doing it the dirty way.
Vinegar over to Gregory at the shot clock buzzer, and big
Jeez.
rebound.
God, we had 3
inside.
guys, and
There
he
is
got it
Dirk
from us.
Davis.
He's been an effort player for SC Upstate all day, winning an extra possession on the offensive
It's
glass.
gonna cost us a
Just jumps to
3-pointer, I
Nebraska
bet.
guard to go win the Spartans an extra look offensively.
Gregory working on Jacobson. 2 on the shot
There.
clock. knocked
He
out
threw
of
it
bounds.
away.
Our ball, yay!
That's 2 really good defensive sequences from Nebraska right there. So they cut down the shot clock the first time and force a long heat from Gregory. The second time they're able to get a strip, and Jacobson again everywhere and getting his hands involved on the driving and the passing lanes. And he has made life really difficult for SC Upstate.
Yes, we know.
These teams are on
Don't
two
show us that
different
graphic.
He never stops talking.
Mass working at the top of the key. Here's Jacobson. Out to
Oh,
Garcia.
good Lord, how come he's the only one that's
Oh,
out there?
Why is the big guy shooting 3-pointers?
Well, they leave him open because he can't make it.
able to break the seal offensively. You gotta
He
work
does
on
make
some
him every
points
now
out,
and
try
again,
to
but-
find a paint touch to just see one go in and give them a little bit of breathing room.
Atkins. Kick out.
Yeah.
Atkins for 3.
Oh,
Off the glass.
jeez.
Almost went down.
Yeah, that would have been a nice
Thank you.
Yeah.
fortune for SC Upstate to see that one bang.
Not him again.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
fine
my
with
God. Okay.
it.
okay.
I haven't seen him make him, but
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I blew up.
I was gonna blow up too. It's like, we have no one else that can shoot.
He will stretch the floor willingly, and right there in transition, got his feet
Oh.
set, played with
Something
Did
is
they
on.
hit heads? I think they hit heads or something.
Hoiberg and Gregory both shaking up after their meeting of the minds.
Meeting of the minds.
The foul